Welcome everyone. Today's lecture is about the annihilation of caste, written by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Introduction of the writer is Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, born on April 14th, 1891 and died on December 6th, 1956, is also known as Baba Sahib, meaning respected father in Marathi language. He was an Indian jurist, political leader, philosopher, thinker, anthropologist, historian, orator, prolific writer, economist, human rights profounder, an eminent and erudite scholar, editor, and revolutionist. He championed the cause of Dalits and women in India and revived Buddhism. He was the chairperson of drafting committee of Indian Constitution and therefore known as the architect of Indian Constitution. Born in poor Mahar, one of the untouchable caste family, he is the strong preacher of annihilation of caste system in India. He has brought out the evils of caste system and has given a complete analysis as to how the caste can be annihilated. His other writings are he had written 32 books and 10 of his books are incomplete. Besides, he is also the author of Indian Constitution, the most selling book of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is The Problem of Rupee, Its Origin and Its Solution, 1923, and others are Thoughts on Pakistan, 1940, Who Were the Shudras, 1946, Riddles in Hinduism, 1955, and The Buddha and His Dhamma, 1957. Theme of the chapter is the present extract describes the caste system as the reason for the slavery of crores of common people. The Anti-Caste Federation used to organize annual conferences. The main of this federation was to eradicate the caste system from amongst the Hindus. Dr. Ambedkar was the president of the conference to be organized in Lahore 1936. He had written his presidential address, which was to be delivered in his conference. However, some members of the federation feared that some of the Ambedkar's ideas would trigger the controversy. They requested him to delete some portion of his presidential address, but Dr. Ambedkar refused to do so. As a result, the federation cancelled the conference. Many Indian reformers, including Mahatma Gandhi, tried to remove the untouchability, but they did not seem to realize that the fact that the acts of the people were merely the results of belief inculcated in their minds by Kshatras, and that people will not change their conduct until they cease to believe in the sanctity of the Shastras. It needs to understand the matter of Shastras. The Dr. Ambedkar believed that we must take the stand that Buddha and Guru Nanak had taken. They dared to deny the authority of Shastras. Dr. Ambedkar also believed that we should have the courage to tell people about what is wrong in Hindu religion. Summary: the caste analysis of the Hindu religion. Dr. Ambedkar wrote this speech as an essay under the title Annihilation of Caste, analyzing the Hindu religion, its caste system, and its religious text, which he considers to be male dominant, hatred spreading, and suppressing female interests. He has argued that intercaste dining and intercaste marriage is not sufficient to annihilate the caste system, but that the real method of breaking up the caste system is to destroy the religious nations upon which caste is founded. Meaning of caste. Caste comes from Spanish and Portuguese word casta, which means race, breed, or lineage. Caste system is part and parcel of Hindu society. It has been coming through the ages. Dr. Ambedkar's respective perspective on caste can be seen in his works such as Caste in India, Annihilation of Caste, and Who Were the Shudras. In these works, he has critically analyzed the caste system from the historical and social perspective. Before we go deeper into his perspective on the caste system, it is necessary to understand the view. The real key to destroying the caste is the rejection of the Shastras, expressed in section 20 of this detailed essay. Methods for the abolition of the caste system. In this annihilation of caste, Dr. Ambedkar has discussed methods for the abolition of the caste system. He has considered the view that for abolishing the caste, one should begin with the abolition of subcaste. However, according to Dr. Ambedkar, there is no guarantee that the abolition of subcaste will be necessarily led to abolition of caste. On the contrary, the process may stop with the abolition of subcaste, will only help to strengthen the caste and make them more powerful and therefore more mischievous. The action of abolition of caste. Next, Dr. Ambedkar has discussed the view that the action for abolition of caste should begin with intercaste diners. Nevertheless, according to Dr. Ambedkar, this is an inadequate remedy. There are many castes which allow interdining, says Dr. Ambedkar, but interdining has not killed the consciousness of caste. Dr. Ambedkar emphatically declares that intermarriage alone can abolish caste. Fusion of blood alone can create the feeling of being kith and kin and dissolve the feeling of separatedness created by caste. In words of Dr. Ambedkar, caste will cease to be an operative force only when the interdining and intermarriages have become the matters of common course. However, he raises a more basic question. Why is that a large majority of Hindus do not interdine and intermarry? Hindus say Dr. Ambedkar observed caste because their religion teaches them caste. The real remedy, therefore, says Dr. Ambedkar, is to destroy the sanctity of the Shastras, which justify the caste. Concept of an ideal society. According to Dr. Ambedkar, an ideal society would be based on liberty, equality, and fraternity. Dr. Ambedkar gives concrete suggestions for the abolition of caste and the establishment of society based on true liberty, equality, and fraternity. Dr. Ambedkar says there is no doubt, in my opinion, that unless you change your social order, you can achieve little by way of progress. You cannot mobilize the community either for defense or for the offense. You cannot build anything on the foundation of caste. You cannot build up a nation. You cannot build up a morality. Anything that you will build on the foundation of caste will crack and will never be whole. It is important to take the stand that Lord Buddha and Guru Nanak took. We must not only discard the Shastras, we must deny their authority, as Buddha and Nanak did. Lord Buddha and Guru Nanak spread the message of unity, equality, and uniformity in India against the caste ridden society. Conclusion. The ideas of Dr. Ambedkar are still very much relevant today, and none can ignore his contribution to the society, his contribution to socio-economic development of Indian society. However, the Indian caste is neither natural or contemporary in existence. It is a continuous process. It was present yesterday, it is effective today, and it is likely to continue in future if we do not take steps to eradicate it. In conclusion, It can be said that the Indian society tried to attempt to eradicate the caste system with the ideas of Dr. Ambedkar. Such awareness can bring about much desired change in human society, for reformation of the society is impossible without the reformation of individual inner self. Thank you.